Young and the Restless Spoilers. Fall of Billy Abbott, a tale of betrayal and power. Lily Winters had always been known for her grace under pressure, unyielding dedication, her ability to see the good in others. Yet there was one man who tested her patience beyond measure. Billy Abbott. She had once believed in him, tried to support him through his darkest times, and even attempted to guide him back to his once promising career. But now, all those efforts seemed futile, as Billy's resentment toward her grew into a festering hatred. Billy blamed Lily for his failures, convinced that she was the root cause of everything that had gone wrong in his life. His anger was palpable, and every time she extended a hand to help, slapped it away with venomous words. The very sight of her seemed to ignite a fury within him that she could no longer ignore. Billy had become a man consumed by his own demons, and Lily knew she had to protect herself before he dragged her down with him. Breaking point. Lily reached her breaking point one fateful evening after yet another confrontation with Billy. He had stormed into her office at Chancellor Industries, his face flushed with anger, accusing her of sabotaging his career and ruining his life. His words cut deep, but Lily stood her ground, refusing to let him see how much he had hurt her. "Billy, I'm trying to help you," she had said, her voice steady despite the turmoil inside her. "Help me? You've done nothing but make things worse," Billy had shouted, his fists clenched at his sides. "You're the reason I'm failing, Lily. You always have to be the hero, but you're just a meddling fool who ruins everything she touches." Lily had felt a surge of anger rising within her, a rare but powerful emotion that she usually kept tightly controlled. But this time, she let it out. "Enough, Billy," she had snapped, her eyes blazing with determination. "I've tried to be there for you, but all you've done is push me away. If you want to blame me for your failures, go ahead, but I'm done being your scapegoat." With those words, she had walked out, leaving Billy standing alone in the office, his face twisted in rage. As she walked away, she knew that something had changed within her. She was no longer the supportive friend or the patient colleague. She was a woman with a mission, and that mission was to take control of her own destiny, even if it meant taking Billy down in the process. The Alliance. Lily knew that Billy had become a liability, not just to himself, but to Chancellor Industries as well. His reckless decisions, his erratic behavior, and his inability to move past his own issues put the company at risk. She had no choice but to act, and she knew she couldn't do it alone. Victor Newman was a man who understood the intricacies of power and control better than anyone else in Genoa City. He had built an empire through sheer will and cunning, and Lily knew that he shared her concerns about Billy. Victor had long viewed Billy as a thorn in his side, a man who could never live up to the Newman standards, and Victor was not one to let a thorn fester. Lily reached out to Victor, proposing a partnership that would benefit them both. She knew that Victor had been waiting for the right moment to strike against Billy, and she offered him the perfect opportunity. She had access to information that could destroy Billy, evidence of his misconduct, his failures, and his questionable decisions that could land him in serious legal trouble. Victor was intrigued by Lily's proposal, and after a brief but intense discussion, they formed an alliance. Victor brought in his son Adam, a man with a history of ruthless ambition and a desire to prove himself to his father. Together, the three of them crafted a plan to oust Billy from Chancellor Industries and take control of the company. Lily provided Victor and Adam with the evidence they needed. Documents, emails, and records painted a damning picture. Billy's incompetence. She knew where to hit him hardest, and she was relentless in her pursuit of justice, or at least, her version of it. The fall of Billy Abbott. As the plan unfolded, Billy began to feel the walls closing in around him. Deals started to fall apart, allies turned their backs on him, and rumors of his impending downfall spread like wildfire. He couldn't understand what was happening, but he knew that someone was pulling the strings behind the scenes. It wasn't long before Billy realized that the person orchestrating his demise was none other than Lily. Betrayal cut deep, but there was little he could do. The evidence against him was overwhelming, and it wasn't long before law enforcement got involved. Billy was arrested on charges of fraud, embezzlement, and a host of other crimes, Lily, Victor, and Adam had meticulously pinned on him. As Billy sat in his jail cell, the weight of his situation finally hit him. He had lost everything: his job, his reputation, and his freedom. The realization that Lily, the woman who had once been his ally, was now the architect of his downfall, was a bitter pill to swallow. Lily felt no remorse. She had given Billy every chance to turn his life around, and he had squandered them all. Now she was the one in control, the new CEO of Chancellor Industries, a position she had earned through sheer determination and strategic brilliance. Victor and Adam were pleased with the outcome as well. They had eliminated a threat and gained a powerful ally in Lily. 3 of them had taken control of Chancellor Industries, and with Lily at the helm, the company was poised for a new era of success. The aftermath. With Billy behind bars, Lily finally felt a sense of peace. She had done what needed to be done, not just for herself, but for the company and its future. She knew that Billy would eventually have to face the consequences of his action. She hoped that prison would give him the time he needed to reflect on his life and perhaps find a way to redeem himself. But for now, Billy was out of the picture, and Lily was focused on leading Chancellor Industries to new heights. She was determined to prove that she was the right person for the job, and with Victor and Adam by her side, she knew that nothing could stand in her way. As for Billy, he could only sit in his cell and wait for Jill to come to his rescue. But even he knew that it might be too late. The damage was done, and there was no undoing the events that had led to his downfall. Lily had taught him a lesson he would never forget, a lesson about the price of pride and the cost of underestimating those who were once on your side.